Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to the channel Mathematics by Panjwani. So today topic is standard form, lecture number 8, starting with the standard form. What is standard form? The standard form, sometimes called a standard index form, is a way of writing very big and very small number using a power of 10. So what is standard form? The standard form, it helps us to make a value readable form. It will convert the value into readable form. When there is a very big value or when there is a very small value, it will convert into standard form and it will make readable for us. So that's why we use standard form to make a readable form, to make a number, very big number or very small number in a readable form. So how we can make any number to a standard form? So this is the formula. So this is how we can do a multiply by 10 raised to the power, and this is how we can convert any number, and we can say ordinary number, any ordinary number to standard form. So first I will explain you how we can convert any ordinary number into standard form. For example, if you have a number like this 9300, so you just need to remember some concept. When there is no decimal point in number, this means a decimal point at the end. I hope you know about it. When there is a no decimal point, this means the point is at the end, the first point. Now, read the rules. A, this is A. A should be bigger and equal to 1 and lesser than 10. So there is a one non-zero digit before the decimal point. So there will be one non-zero digit before the decimal point. And is bigger than 0 for larger number. This means the power should be bigger than 0 when there is a larger number. When there is a smaller number and is lesser than 0. So how we can convert into standard form? Now listen to me carefully. The decimal point is at the end. The second point told us that, or the first point very important. The decimal should be after one digit. The decimal should be after one digit from left side. Remember that left side. So this means this point should be at here. Okay. So this means I have to move this decimal point to the left. And the most important point is that the decimal point should be after one digit, but that number should be non-zero. Remember that. Okay, the number should be non-zero. So how many steps it will move towards the line? We have 1, 2, and 3. It will take 3 steps to move decimal point after one digit. So we will write like this: 9.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power positive 3. Because when the point moves left side, the power should be positive. Remember this rule. Now, I will give you another example. 0.0093. Now, most of the students will say this will be the standard form. But no, because I told you the decimal point should be after one digit, but that number should be non-zero digit. But in this situation, you can see the decimal point after one digit, but that number is 0. So this means we have to move toward after 9. 1, 2, 3. Still, it will take 3 steps and pointer moving right side. So this means 9.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 3. Because when decimal point move right, the power will be negative. When the decimal point move left, the power will be positive. I hope you understand the concept, how we can convert any number into standard form. Is a very basic concept. So now, next is how we can convert standard form into ordinary number. For example, we have a number like 9.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 4. For example, okay, the power is positive. When the power is positive, you just need to write the 0 in the right side. Now, you can listen. After decimal point, there is a number 3. This means you have to subtract 1. Okay. When after decimal point, there is a digit, you have to subtract the power. So it will become 3. You don't need to write 3. Okay. Just need to do rough work and the power will be minus 1. So it will become 3. So the answer will be 93000. Remember that. Because you subtract one power, the power will become 3. So you just need to write 30. So it will convert the standard form value into the ordinary number. This is how we can convert standard form into ordinary number. Okay, I will give you another example. For example, 9.34 multiply by 10 is to the power 4. Now, after decimal, there is two digits. You have to minus 2. It will become 2. You don't need to write 2 in your question. I'm just giving you some tips how we can convert into ordinary form. Now, the answer will be 93400 because the power is 2. Now you can write two zeros. Okay. So I hope you understand how we can convert this into. Now, next, for example, the number is 9.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 3. When there is a negative power, this means the number is smaller. As you see the rule number 3, when an n is lesser than 0, the number will be smaller. So you just need to write 3 zeros before 9. So there 9, you have to write 3 zeros. We remove decimal point from here and write decimal point after 10. That's it. 0.0093 is your final answer. Now, I will give you another example. For example, we have a 7.35 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 4. The power is minus 4. Just write 40 and remove decimal point and write decimal point after 10. So this is how we can convert standard form into ordinary form. I hope you understand the basic concept of standard form. Now, the important thing, how we can add and subtract the standard form value. The rule for addition and subtraction is same. Okay, remember the rule for addition and subtraction is same. So how we can do, we have to take one example. For example, number is 7 multiplied by 10 is to the power 3 plus 8 multiplied by 10 is to the power 2. Now, the basic way, or the we can say the easiest way to add these number is to convert these number into ordinary form. How we can convert this? There is no number. You can say there is no there is a decimal point after 7, and after decimal point there is no number. So this means you don't need to minus the power. So this means this will become 7,000 because the power is 3. You will add 3 0. Now the power is 2. It will become 800. Okay. First, what I did, I convert the standard form into ordinary form. Now I will add it on. It will become 7,800. Okay. Now I will convert this into standard form because I have to give the answer in standard form. When there is no decimal point, we know that the decimal point is at the end. So 1, 2, 3. It will take 3 steps. So 7.8 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3 will be the final answer. The same rule will be applied for the minus as well, subtraction as well. If I will write subtraction here, the rule will be same. I will take one more example. For example, I have 5.4 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3 minus 2.7 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3, for example. Okay. So first I will convert the number into ordinary. It will become 5, 4 because after decimal point there is a digit, so we have to minus. So we have to write 2 0. Okay. And in this equation as well, after decimal point there is a number, so I have to minus. So we have a 2, so it will become 2 0 because the power will become 2. So 5400 minus 2700, it will become 2700 again. So we have the decimal point is at the end. So 1, 2, 3. So it will become 2.7 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3. This is how we can solve. We can add or subtract the standard form. Now, using the negative power. 2.5 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 3. How we can solve this question? That's a very easy question. You just need to convert into standard form. When we convert into ordinary form, it will become 0.025. Okay. I hope you understand how to convert it. We have done the previous slide. It will become 0.003. So you just need to add these both number. I hope you know how to add the point value. So it will become 0.025 plus 0.003 will become 0.028. 0.028 when we add these number. I hope you know how to add these both number. So now you have to convert into standard form. So you have to move right 1, 2. It will become 2.8 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 2. So I hope you understand how we can add and how we can subtract in standard form. Now, moving towards the last topic, multiplication and division. Now you have to understand how we can multiply and we can divide. That's a very easy concept. And inshallah, in next video we will see some past paper question as well. This topic cover 3 to 4 marks in your exam. It will come in paper 1 as well, in paper 2 as well. So we will see how which type of questions come in paper and how we can solve and tackle that question as quick as possible. So in this video, you just need to understand the concept. Remember that concept is everything. If you have a concept, you can solve any type of question. Remember that. Now, moving towards the example multiplication. For example, we have 7 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 2. For example, we have this question. Now, remember that in multiplication, the very easy concept. Just multiply the number. 7 to the 14. Now, multiply this. 10 is to the power 3 multiplied by 10 is to the power 2. We all know that as we learned indices, law of indices, when the bases are same, the power will be add. It will become 10 is to the power 5. Now, this is not a standard form, accurate in standard form. Because in standard form, the decimal point should be after 1 digit. So this means the decimal point is here. The decimal point is here. So we need to move after 1. So how many steps it will take? 1 step and moving toward the left. So it will become 1.4 and it will become 6 because it will take 1 step and it is moving left side. When decimal point move left side, we have to add and the power will positive. If 1.4 multiplied by 10 is the power 6 will be the final answer. So I hope you understand how we can multiply the number. This is a very easy trick. Now, division. For example, 8 multiplied by 10 is to the power 3. 2 multiplied by 10 is to the power 2. Now, as as we see in the multiplication, do same in division. Just divide that number first. 2 ones are 2 fours are. So we have 4. Now, when the bases are same and the two number are dividing, what is the rule of law of indices? Law of indices say power will be subtract. So it will become 4 multiplied by 10 is to the power 1. This will be the final answer because decimal point is already after 1 digit. So you don't need to move decimal point right or left. This will be the final answer. I hope you understand the concept of standard form and how we can multiply, divide, add and subtract. Inshallah, we will see in the next video how what type of questions come in the exam and it will more clear your concept. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me on a comment. I will answer you. Inshallah, next video, we will see more question and the past paper question, especially which type of question will come in your exam and how much marks it will carry. So, Allah Hafiz for today.